Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll do the part 3. In that we'll see the next exercise. Before that we'll see the formulas which are needed there. So here profit percentage means you have to remember this formula. Profit divided by CP into 100. And there is one more formula. Selling price divided by cost price is 100 plus profit percentage divided by 100. Or you can also write this one as selling price is this the same here multiplied by CP means this will go this side, that will be multiplied both ways. You can write either use this one or this one, both is the same. For the loss percentage, loss divided by CP into 100, and here again here selling price by cost price is 100. Here is plus for profit and here for loss will be minus here. Loss percentage divided by 100, or you can just write here SP is equal to this the same here multiplied by CP means this goes here. These both are the same. Now let us see the exercise 8.2. Hari bought an old steel almirah for rupees 1000 and spent rupees 300 on painting it. He then sold it for rupees 1495 and you have to find his profit percent. So the cost price of almirah is going to be this 1000 and he's spending 300 on painting it means that will be included in the cost price. So 1000 plus 300, that will be 1300. So the selling price of almirah is given as he sold for 1495. So this is the cost price and this is the selling price. From this we can say that is a profit. Profit formula is SP minus CP means selling price minus cost price. So 1495 minus this 1300. So the profit is 195. But they have asked the profit percentage. So what are you going to do? You are going to use the formula for profit percentage, that is profit divided by CP into 100. So profit is 195 divided by CP is 1300 into 100. So this and this gets cancelled. So when you simplify this, you get that is 15%. On selling an article for rupees 828, a shopkeeper incurs a loss of 8%. At what price should he sell it to gain 5%? So selling price of article is given as 828. So loss is given as 8%. These are the given things. So as I told you earlier, you can use this formula, selling price divided by cost price, because there's a loss of 8%. So we'll use the formula 100 minus loss percentage divided by 100. So now the selling price is given as 828 here. We don't know the cost price. So this will be 100 minus this loss percentage is given as 8. So you will write here 8 in place of this loss percentage divided by 100. So this is the same. This will be 92 divided by 100. So you can cross multiply here. So that will be CP into 92 is will be 828 into 100. So CP will be on the left hand side. This is the same here. So this is multiplication. So this will go on the other side. That will get divided. So this will be 9. So the cost price is 900. So what did they say? The gain should be 5%. So the expected gain should be 5%. So we are going to use again in place of this, we are going to use this formula. That is the same, but we are going to use it for the profit. That is the profit percentage, which is given on the first page. So the expected, instead of just writing SP, we can write the expected selling price divided by cost price is equal to 100 plus profit percentage divided by 100. So expected selling price we don't know. The cost price we got this as 900. 100 plus the profit, the expected gain is given, that is gain is nothing but the profit, which is 5 divided by 100. So this is going to be 105, rest all the same. So now again here we are going to cross multiply. So expected selling price into 100 will be here 900 into this 105 into 900, or both ways we can also write this one at the start. So expected selling price will be this the same divided by this 100. So this will be 945. If the selling price of 25 CDs is the same as the cost price of 30 CDs, then find the profit or loss percentage. So let cost price of, we'll write here, 1 CD is rupees, we'll consider this one. So we have the cost price of 30 CDs will be 30 rupees. So now they said selling price of 25 CDs is same as cost price of 30 CDs. So selling price of 25 CDs would be also 30 rupees. So this is the important step, because this is 30, this also should be 30, because it said that is same. So we got this. We have a selling price of 25 CDs is rupees 30. So selling price of one CD will be how much? That will be 1 into 30 will be 30 by 25. So that will be, when you simplify this one, we divide it, we get 1.20. So one CD is going to be 1.20. So now this, the cost price is 1 and the selling price is 1.20, means there is a profit. So profit is selling price minus cost price. So 1.20 minus 1, that is going to be 0.20. So we want a profit percentage. So profit percentage, we are going to use this formula, profit by CP into 100. So here we have 0.20 divided by the CP we have considered as 1 into 100. So this is going to be, when you multiply this, you get 20 by 1, which is going to be 20%. If the selling price of 6 lemons is the same as the cost price of 8 lemons, then you have to find the profit or loss percentage. So now let us consider the cost price of 1 lemon is, that is rupees X. So the cost price at 8 lemons will be, that will be 8x. So the selling price of 6 lemons will be also 8x, because it's given, it is the same, the selling price of this 6 lemons is the same as the cost price of 8 lemons. So these both will be the same. So we got for 6 as 8x. So selling price of 1 lemon will be 8x by 6. So that will be, after simplifying, we get that as 4x by 3. So we can see now the selling price is more. So there will be a profit. So we have to use this formula. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So that will be 4x minus 3. 4x by 3 minus this will be, the cost price is x. So now we can see that this is a minus sign in between. So we'll take the LCM of it. So this will be the same. Here we'll put here 1. So this should be multiplied by 3. So this also by 3. So that will be 4x minus 3x by 3, which will be, that will be 1x, means that will be x by 3. So now we want a profit percentage. So what will you do? You know the formula for the profit percentage, that will be profit by CP into 100. So we got the profit as x by 3 and the cost price we have considered as x. So into 100. So here this is the numerator and this is the denominator. So the numerator as it is, the denominator we can put it here 1, so that it will get flip over. So that is going to be 1 by x into 100. So this x and x gets cancelled. So this will be 100 divided by 3. So when you divide this, now I'll show you this 100. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. So there is 1. So we can write here 32 1 by 3 percentage. So this is the answer. Toffees were bought at 8 for rupees 15 and sold at 12 for rupees 18. Find the profit or loss percentage. So the cost price of 8 toffees is given as 15. So we can put here, we can find out the cost price of 1 toffee. So 1 toffee is going to be 15 by 8, which is going to, after dividing this, we get rupees 1.875. Now the selling price of 12 toffees is given as 18 rupees. So the selling price of 1 toffee is going to be 18 by 12. So this is going to be 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5. That will be 1.50. So now we can see this is 1.85 and this is 1.50. So there is a loss. So we have to use the formula for the loss. Loss is, cost price will be the start cost price minus selling price. So that will be, cost price is 1.875 minus 1.50, which will be 0.375. So we have to find out the loss percentage. So we have the formula for the loss percentages: loss by cost price into 100. So loss is 0.375. The cost price is, we got this as 1.85 into 100. So now see here, without using the calci, how to simplify this one. So 0.375, we can write this as, we'll write here 375, and we can see here after decimal there are 3 numbers. Here also after decimal there are 3 numbers. So there are 2 ways to do it. You can write here 375 divided by 1000, and this we can write here 1875 divided by 1000. Or we can do one thing, because both the places after decimal there are 3 numbers, so we can ignore the decimal. So we'll just write what is the number. So this is 375 as it is, and here just ignore the decimal, 1875 into 100. So there are 2 ways. Again I repeat it. You write like this. That will be 1875 divided by 1000. So here will be 375. This is the numerator, this is the denominator. 1000 into this will get flip over, that will be 1000 divided by 1875. So this and this gets cancelled, or you can directly write this way, it's up to you. So now this will be 37500 divided by 1875, so that is going to be 20%. A cricket bat is sold at a profit of 7%. Had it been sold for rupees 60 more, the profit percentage would have been 12%. Find the cost price of the bat. So again, you will use this because the profit percentage is given. So selling price divided by cost price is 100 plus P percentage means profit percent divided by 100. Or you can also put, as I told you earlier, this cost price, you can put it here, multiplied by cost price. Anyways, you can do it. So here, selling price divided by cost price, and this is going to be 100 plus this profit is given as 7. So in place of this, you will write 7 divided by 100. So we don't know the selling price of it. So keep as it is, this also as it is. So this will be 107 by 100. So this will be 107 by 100 means that will be 1.075. So the selling price is going to be, this will go this side, 1.07 cost price. So now let us keep this first as it is. Now we'll go for the second one. They said had it been sold for 60 more, the profit percentage would have been 12%. So now again you are going to use the same formula. Selling price by cost price is 100 plus profit percentage divided by 100, and the profit percentage is given as 12%. So in place of this, you will write here 12. So that is going to be 112 by 100. So this will be 1.212. So this will go on the side. That will be, selling price will be 1.12 CP. So now what we can do, we have to find a difference. You will write here difference of these two. You can put here one here. We can also write this one as difference of two SPs. Means the selling price. So what is that? So here this will be 1.12 CP minus this one, you got this one as 1.07, that is the cost price, and that is given, that will be 60 more. So here will be is equal to 60. So this is the important step. So now after subtracting this 1.12 minus 1.07, so that should be 0.05. So here 0.05 CP is 60. So CP will be, this is actually multiplication. So that will be divided by 0.05. So again, here I have simplified here. This is the same. For this one 0.05, we can write here 5. After decimal, two numbers means you are going to divide it by 100 because 2. So now this will be in the denominator. This is the numerator. So the numerator again stays the same. And this will get flip over. So that will be 100 by 5. So here will be 6,000 by 5, that is going to be 1200. So we can say CP of bat, that is 1200 rupees. A tradesman sold his wares at a loss of 10%. If he had sold for rupees 45 more, he would have gained 5%. Find the cost price. So the cost price, like let us see that BX. So the selling price at 10% because the loss is 10%. So we are going to use this formula. So as I told you earlier, we can put this CP at the last here instead of writing here. So SP at 10% loss, that is, you can use the formula, you can write here 100 minus loss percentage divided by 100 into CP. You can also put on formula, that is the selling prices, you can put here and then write this one, both is the same. So better put this one extra. So 100 minus 10% because the loss is given as 10% into cost price. So this will be 100 minus 10 into the cost price. We have considered this as x. So this will be 90x by 100. So now the selling price at 5% gain, and then he will have gained 5%. So the next, it is given the selling price at 5% gain. So we are going to use a formula, that is selling price is 100 plus profit percentage by 100 into cost price. So you can use this formula. You can also put one step here. So the profit is given as 5%, 5 here, divided by 100 into the cost price is x. So that will be 105x by 100. So again here we'll take the difference between two SPs, that is given as 45. So this minus this one, that is going to be 45. So this step you have to remember. So 105 minus 90. So that is going to be 15x by this, the LCM is the same, so divided by 100 is 45. So 15x will be, this will go on this side, 45 into 100. So x is going to be 45 into 100 divided by 15. So 15 ones are 15 threes are. So x is going to be 300, and x we have considered that is the CP, that is 300, and that is what they have asked. A dealer sold an article at a loss of 10%, and if he had sold for rupees 125 more, he would have gained 15%. Find the cost price. So the cost price is X, selling price at 10% loss, because the loss is given as 10%. Again, the same formula. Selling price is 100 minus loss percentage divided by 100 into CP at this step. So 100 minus 10% divided by 100 into CP. So this is going to be 90 divided by 100, and the cost price we have considered this as X. So this is going to be 90x by 100. Let us keep this as it is. So now the second step here is, it is a gain of 15%. Sorry. So the selling price at 15% gain, again you will use the formula. Selling price is 100 plus P percentage divided by 100 into cost price. So the profit is given as 15 divided by 100 into this cost price is X. So this will be 115 divided by 100 into X. So that will be 115x by 100. So now we are going to take, because it is given here, if we could have sold for rupees 125 more. So the difference is given, that is 125. So difference between two SPs, that is the selling price, is 125. So this minus this one, that is 125. So this will be 25x divided by 100 is 125. So 25x is, this will go on this side, 100 into 125. So x is going to be 100 into 125. This is multiplication, so it will get divided. So this is going to be 500. So the cost price is rupees 500. So by this one you have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get a notification of other parts. Also, there is a new feature called Hide, which is beside the comment section. There are two dots. So you have to just slide over there, and then you will see the Hide. So click on the Hide button. Thank you.